What's up, guys? How's it going? So I've been super busy today, and I've had zero to no time to prep everything that I wanted to. Hey, Zen, what's going on, bud? Also, something's going on with Restream.io, so I'm not streaming to. Uh, uh, that's funny, Robert. So I didn't have any time to prep for my lessons tomorrow. Excuse me. So, what we're going to be doing tonight is hopefully I can prep for at least one lesson for this week, even though I need to prep for two. Then after that, if we have time within towards the end of the stream, we will do that. Um, that's fine, man. Yeah, I'm just as surprised. My wife had me do a lot of stuff today, so I'm in the process right now. I'm in the process right now of still lesson planning because my wife had me do a lot of stuff today. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of lesson planning and chit chatting until I'm ready to game. So, um, so you'll have to forgive me. It's disconcerting, is what it is. I'm sorry, it's disconcerting. Also, I'm not streaming on Twitch, so if anybody goes over to Twitch, I'm not streaming there. Something's up with the restream, so I'm just streaming on YouTube for today, which is fine. I don't get much traffic on Twitch anyway. Kind of wish this microphone. I need to get me one of those lapel mics so I can actually carry it with me. So like when I move away, I'll be able to, you know. One second, be right back. I mean, if you're gonna have coffee, get a decaf. I might actually have a coffee. Now I can drink actually caffeinated coffee and it won't do anything to me. It'll actually just make me sleepy. Unfortunately, that's how my body works. Why is that invalid? It's the meth. Caffeine means nothing to his body now. Caffeine doesn't really do much for me in the way it's making my stomach upset. Ah, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, I know for me, caffeine is just a jump start. It's really not. It's really not anything else other than that. Here we go. Maybe this is it. How does that look? Ugh. I feel like that could be better. But I only need this part. Oh, maybe. I guess if you want to take a look at what I'm looking at. Alright, let's see. That looks actually like, this looks like you can read it. Hey, Boxy, what's going on, bud? Okay. Wow, what the hell happened? There's a no-name lapel you can buy for like $1 that is actually really good. Being $1, it's actually hardwired, but I suppose you can get a cheap Bluetooth transmitter for another $5. But couldn't I just use my phone as a Bluetooth transmitter? Show me the money. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to that. Okay. No, that's god awful. Okay, what if... Hey Don, what's up? Well, you certainly can. Okay, so... I can't read this part right here. Can't read that part. So I'm just going to have to cut this part. And then... That's fine. Yeah, Don, you go have some fun, man. You go have some fun. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna keep that. Oh. Damn it. I hate doing this to books. I really, really hate doing to books. I hate bending books like that. It really bothers me. Books are one of those things where it's just like, okay, that's better. Okay, good. Meat is making you nauseous? That sounds like vegetarian speak. Are you a vegetarian, Dragon? I don't remember if you ever told me that if you were a vegetarian or not. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and exit out of that. I'm gonna open this up. Yeah, I'm very much the same way in terms of that. Honestly cannot stand that. Like, if I decide to, like, open up the spine. Okay, let's see. How is this gonna look? Oh, that's not too bad. Make it bigger. Ooh, that's not, I don't like that. Can we center this? There we go. Too much. Right there. Alright, Captain Thomas Phillips, buying slaves in 1693. Phillips, the captain of the English ship Hannibal, arrived at the African port of Wada, and what is today Benin, to purchase slaves for transport and sale in the West Indian islands of St. Thomas and Barbados. From this part of his journal, we can see that the captain is well versed in the procedures of buying slaves on the African coast. As you read the selection, keep in mind the following questions. What sort of preparations has he made for the purchase? And how does he go about making the purchase? What does the selection tell you about the African slave trade? Okay, good. Let's see. Now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to open up to another page. Oh, it's not a good meat smell. I gotcha. I'm following along with you. Okay, this is page 569. Yeah, this is the page right after. I think I'm gonna cut this part out right here. Save. There we go. And we're going to bring this down here. Oh. Wait. Why does the page look like this? Hold on. Page setup. What? What the hell happened? I wonder what was going on. Is there any way that I can make these margins format? I always forget, like, excuse me. Options. Yeah, remove header. There you go. I know, that's as big as it's gonna get. Okay, thinking historically, the circumstances by which Europeans encountered Africans were clearly different from those by which they encountered Native Americans. Keep in mind the following questions as you read the selection. What are these differences? How do they account for differences in European attitudes towards Africans and Native Americans? Okay, good. All right, and then I'm going to insert another page. You don't have any Tums or anything like that? Okay, so we got move header. Just trying to get to the... Okay, next up, remove header, and then there we go. You know what, I'm gonna delete that because I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna take that out, take that part out too. Save. Oh. I mean, this is high school. They should know what the clap is, right? That's not gonna scar any kids at all whatsoever. Okay. Buying slaves in 1693. I'll move that to the Columbian Exchange. Yes, that's totally fine. Ibuprofen, but they don't treat nausea. Yeah. Woo. I thought it was called the drip. No, it's called I think it was called the clap. If I'm not mistaken. I'm not willing to look that up at the moment. Okay, so we have all the documents saved on there, so I can delete that. That's totally fine. There we go. Canvas. Modules. Let's see. That's just that's I don't believe in that stuff. Okay, so actions, let's go ahead and hold on one second. So That's going to be fine. Oh, I need to add these questions on here. Copy paste. Find slaves. Yeah, the active ingredients is generally what you want to keep up with. Okay, so where are you? I'm gonna have to change that up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and export these slides to Microsoft PowerPoint, and we'll take care of that. Identify the author and their perspective. Look for the examples. Look for specific examples or data. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually alter some of these questions. So, let's see. How does he go about making the purchases? So we'll change that. I'm gonna have to explain what bias is. Let's see. There was another good question that I wanted them. Okay, here you go. What are these differences, and how do they account for differences in European attitudes towards Africans and Native Americans? Okay. Well, actually, no. We'll do that. This is a question here. What was the question again? Okay. How did European attitudes differ from Africans to Native Americans? Hopefully it kicks in fast enough for me not to vomit, because I felt bile right. Ooh, I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling so much. Oh yeah, ground ginger might actually work. How did European attitudes differ from Africans to Native Americans? Okay. And then consider the historical context. Okay. Okay. Canvas. Okay, add assignment, create an assignment. Find slaves in 1693. And dent, add item. Edit. Ugh. I wish you the best of luck, friend. External tool. You know, honestly, I prefer Google Classroom over Canvas. I mean, Canvas is a great tool, but in terms of like having a classroom. Oh shit! Nope. Edit assignment. I'm gonna give it to them on Monday and Tuesday. So Monday, A-Day is gonna have theirs. So that means Monday is going to be due on Wednesday. And then B-Day is going to have theirs on Tuesday, which means that's going to be due on Thursday. So Thursday is honestly the last day that I'll take it, and it has to be done then. And then and I hate to do this to them, but they're just gonna have to suck it up. After the 5th of December, I'm not accepting it because we gotta move on. I ain't got time to dilly-dally with these kids. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yep. And they're still spending money like crazy. I mean, HISD is no different. Yeah, that's fine. Done. No big deal. All right. Okay. Gonna have to change some of this stuff up. Massive transfer of plants and animals, culture, technology, and diseases between old world and new world. Is it old and new worlds, or is it old and new world? I want to say it's old and new world, not new worlds. But then again, my grammar has always been pretty bad. I will be the first to admit that. Began after Christopher Columbus' voyages in 1492, connected previously isolated continents, dramatically changed both hemispheres. Yes, that's true. Causes of the Columbian Exchange: European exploration and colonization, the establishment of trade routes, movement of people. Yeah, see. Desire for new resources and wealth. That's true. Question 1. Oh, that's right. This is going to be my benchmark. Alright. Alright. I'm going to have it on here just as benchmark. But I'll change it later. I probably won't. Effects on the Western Hemisphere. Not exactly. I'm gonna have to change this MRS strategy. No, because they need to be writing. So if they create this, they're doing that. Exactly that. Okay. So the effects on the Eastern Hemisphere. Da 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 da. This is my second benchmark. How did the introduction of American crops affect populations in the Eastern Hemisphere? All right, that's good. That's a good question. Okay, from the Americas to Eurasia, potatoes, corn, tomatoes, cacao, and my personal favorite, tobacco. From Eurasia to the Americas, wheat, rice, sugarcane, coffee, and a banana. I think I'll have to change this here too. I don't like that. Okay, not to mention this is bothering me. This is bothering me. There you go. Horses, cattle, pigs, sheep, chickens. I'm gonna have to change the. Ah, man, damn it! I'm gonna have to change. A lot of these MRS strategies suck. Another benchmark. I don't like this benchmark. I need more rigor. This is for an AP class. Okay, gonna have to redo this all together. Okay. I'm gonna exit out. Don't save. Shit, I should have been taking notes. I should have been taking notes as to what I wanted to change and what I didn't want to change. Ah, damn it. Oh, man. Perfect. All right. Let's see. This is a really good tool, and it does help me out dramatically. But man, when it gets stuff wrong, it gets stuff wrong. Okay. Slide 4. Change MRS. Actually, no. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna refine the prompt here. Okay. Presentation should actually no. It should be 90 minutes. 9 period with the last 10 minutes for the DOL and the period. I thought I changed this. Magic School plus cute. Remember when professional tools were professional? Yeah. And I remember when teaching was actually teaching and not this this crap that we have to do now. It's really just a dog and pony show at this point. At this stage, at this point in the game, education is a dog and pony show, and I really can't stand that. I mean, I don't mind being entertaining for the kids. I have no problem with that. I don't mind having my lessons becoming interactive and trying to get them to engage with the content. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is the force engagement. And the fact that I don't have time, even within a 90-minute period, I have to check boxes in HISD. And I hate that so much. I really, really do. And it bothers me. It bothers me so much. And the thing is, it's kind of like, but also too, pretty much. You know, and everybody's scared of losing their job if they don't do this or they don't deliver properly. You know, that was the big thing before Thanksgiving. That was the big thing before Thanksgiving. And I mean, I'm a seasoned teacher. I've been doing this for like 6 years. This is my 7th year of teaching. And I got some new blood in terms of teaching in terms of teachers that I work with. Because, you know, HISD just can't keep teachers for whatever reason. Actually, I know quite the reason. But they were up in arms and completely terrified because they were afraid that if they did not perform well enough in their observations, that they were going to get fired. Now, mind you, that is always the possibility when you don't do well on your observations. But they're not going to fire you, you know. Hey, Pastor. What they'll probably do, and what they'll more than likely do, is that they'll transfer you to a school that's not aligned with the new education system, or NES. NES is a pet project. Well, it's not really even a pet project. It's stuff that we have been doing as teachers, but it's emphasized more. It's funny because these tools make it easier for unqualified people to do the job, and people keep telling me it's not true, but then HISD gets caught with unqualified teachers. Exactly, and that's the thing. And there's a reason why I'm an elitist when it comes to like education. We need to have qualified, certified people in the classrooms. The problem is nobody wants to be a teacher anymore. And it sucks that nobody wants to be a teacher because, you know, government, politics, all those things makes education not fun anymore. If anything, I probably have at best maybe another 3 or 4 years in the classroom before I decide to say, okay, I'm done. I need to start looking for a position out of the classroom and more in the terms of administration. Administration in the sense not being a principal or an assistant principal, but working behind the scenes in education. So it's just one of those things that I'm seeing myself more and more like maybe an instructional coach, which I would really love to do. I would really love to be an instructional coach, or a content specialist, because if there's anything that I know my content. And and I would really love to do that kind of stuff. include higher order thinking questions. MRS strategies must be stacked. Limited to MRS strategies to focus on are and go private tutor. I wish I could go private tutor, but you know, I didn't include what they were talking about. And I was always a quiet student, and once I got into an argument with a math teacher in elementary because she was wrong. Like, I'll have my students call out my dyslexia, and you know, they'll be like, hey, Mr. C, that's not how you spell the word. Oh crap, really? Man, hey pastor, by the way, good luck, man. I wish you the best of luck on your finals. You know, and I don't mind that. And the other thing is too, if I'm wrong or I get information wrong, I'm only human. I can admit that I'm wrong, you know, as much as I don't want to admit that I'm wrong, but I can admit that I'm wrong. MR strategies to focus on are ink pair share, ink pair share, table talks, whiteboards, for short answer only. Quick response only. And response cards for short answers only. Please create the DOL. The presentation should fit within a 90-minute period with 10 minutes. There must be three questions that are of high order thinking, and they will act as benchmarks for my progressive monitoring so that I'm able to collect data on my students' progress through the lesson. This is an AP class, so the highest levels of blooms should be taken into consideration when formulating the slide deck and its questions and MRS. Dude, when I was in Pasadena, I asked a teacher about a math question, and she asked me if I spoke English. Hey, excuse me. She asked me if I spoke English, if I was born here, where my parents were from, and sent me to ESL. Gotta love racist and authoritative positions. Yep. I didn't even speak Spanish at the time. I learned years later. Okay, generate. Let me, 1 second, guys. All right, let's see what happened. Thank you, Dragon. Yeah, we're not talking about that Silk Road. Mm. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna have to put this on the slide deck, though. That shouldn't be there. Oh, God. Ain't too fast. Okay. There was a time when that did happen. Yep. Well, it depends on the offense. It depends on the offense, and also depends on the on the sex of the teacher. Um. Okay. Okay, I like that. Jesus. That guy. Hopefully that guy didn't stay a teacher for too long. Teachers like that who stay in the business, they generally have some type of clout, or they have some type of patron behind them. Okay. Okay. I need a detailed script with the MRS questions and how to implement them in my class. And I wish I could take some time. I wish I could take time off, but because we're so close to the freaking holiday, I cannot. I can't take any time off. I need a mental health day coming up, but mental health in the sense of actual health, because I got my new insurance cards and now I can go see a doctor finally. I haven't gone to go see a doctor in about. I haven't gotten a physical in like 4 years. I haven't gone to go see the eye doctor in at least 10 or 15 years. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. It's been about 6 years since I've seen the eye doctor. And it's been about a year since, maybe a year and a half since I've seen the dentist. Because I got to get this cracked tooth fixed. But the only problem with teaching is that you work during the week, and that's when doctors are available. You know, fuck me and any issues that I might have, right? Yeah. Because my biggest fear is probably like when I was younger, I was such a heavy drinker. I was very heavy into the alcohol. And my biggest fear is that always had like very much lasting effects in terms of like my kidneys and my liver. I mean, so far everything has been going great, but then I want to say about a couple years ago, I was hitting the sauce kind of hard due to work and stress-related issues and stuff like that. And, you know, I started thinking about it after discussing it with my wife. And I was thinking to myself, just like, you know, I really need to go see the doctor because that's always been my biggest fear. That and Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's and something wrong with my kidneys or my liver. Is always like my biggest fear. Good morning, class. Today we're diving because my short-term memory is like terrible. Now that could be the backyard crap. I mean, you know, my short-term memory is terrible, and I think it's because of all the pot that I smoked in middle school and in high school. So I think that probably has something to do with that too. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I couldn't tell you. But I know that I hung out with a lot of the smokers and tokers in my younger days. And all right, let's see. Good morning, class. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic that changed the world, the Columbian Exchange. Let's start with a quick activity to get our minds engaged. That's so not me. It's more like, all right, listen here, you little shitheads. All right, I love you to death. We're gonna do something today. No, I would never call my students shitheads. No, I would never do that. I love my students. Let's see. I mean, I've had a few, not a whole lot, you know. Let's see. I received a concussion in prison. Then what was it? I received a few other concussions in prison. Then I had a couple of car accidents where I really did bump my head, like really badly. And then I got into an altercation with my girlfriends at the time. I guess I don't know. I guess the other guy that she was seeing. And then we got into it, and then I, kind of hit the ground kind of hard. Let's see. Take a look at these food items. Your tasks. Time's up. Now turn to your neighbor and share your thoughts, compare your answers, and discuss any differences. Miss Cartwright. Who's Miss Cartwright? Slide 3, learning objective, skill, and DOL. Let's review our goals for today. Our learning objective is... Show me your level of confidence in achieving these goals using your response cards. Green... I don't like that. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna change that to a different question. I'm gonna change that to a different question. What time is it, by the way? 10:53. Okay, slide 4. What was the Columbian Exchange? With your table group, brainstorm potential impacts of this exchange. What might have been transferred? How could it have affected different regions? You have 3 minutes to discuss. All right, cool. Okay, on your whiteboards, write down the motivations of different groups, explorers, monarchs, and indigenous people who might have been influenced by the monarchs and indigenous people might have influenced the exchange. Hold up your boards when ready. Discuss response as a class. Now let's take a look at plants that were exchanged. Draw a simple world map on your paper. Label and draw arrows showing where different plants originate. I don't like that. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm taking notes. Now I'm taking notes. Okay. Slide 3. Don't like slide 3. Gonna have to change slide 3. MRS change. Da. That's fine. Slide 6. Okay, slide 6 needs to also change. See slide 7. I'm trying to remember Miss Cartwright. I remember Miss West. I saw her years ago, but I don't remember Miss Cartwright. Okay, so slide 6 needs to change. Slide 7. Okay, that's good. Slide 8. Oh, that's a good one. That's making it. That's actually making it. Very good. I like that. Okay, so slide 8 can can stay. Slide 9. Okay, response cards. How might the drastic population decline have affected the balance of power between European and indigenous? Ooh, that's a good question too. I like that one. Okay, we'll keep that one. Slide 9 is good. Slide 10. Face on the exchange also significant. Ooh, they're gonna have to do some inferring here. Okay, that's fine. Slide 10 is good. Slide 11. Okay, that's fine. Wait. Slide 11. What? Let me see slide 11 first, though. Slide 11's question is so easy, but I'm pretty sure they'll still get it wrong. I'm going to keep it just to see what happens. Slide 12. Slide 12 is a bit of a doozy. In your groups, identify a modern day example of cultural exchange. Modern day example of cultural exchange. What would be a modern day example of cultural exchange today? I like slide 13, but the way how could they implement slide? How can I implement slide 13 during the lesson? I like it, but it's just we'll change slide 13. Slide 14, analyzing the Columbian Exchange. Think for sure. Think about the ethical considerations. When you finish, discuss your response with your table group. Provide feedback to each other on the strength of your arguments and use of evidence. Okay. Slow. Alright, so this is fine. Slides 3, 6, and 13 MRS need to be changed. I thought I saw something happen. I was looking at chat and then I was just like, I saw something kind of like readjust itself. I thought somebody had typed something. And then I was like, huh, that's weird. Let's see. Let's blame YouTube. I'll blame YouTube. All right, 6. And then 13. All right. Slide 3 MRS, thumbs up, thumbs down. That's fine. Thumbs up if you feel confident in achieving this objective. Oh man, I remember when HTML used to be fun. What was that class that I took in high school? I'm trying to remember the lady who taught it. She was a very sweet lady. Well, she was sweet to me and Alan Montoya. Remember Alan? Man, that was like the early days of like web design. Okay. Just this verbal chain. We're going to create a verbal chain of plant exchanges. I'll start with a plant from the Americas that was introduced to Eurasia. The next person will name a plant from Eurasia introduced to the Americas. Nah, so slide 6 is too. That's low rigor. I can't do that. Yeah. He married, I believe he married his high school sweetheart. I don't know if you remember her, Maria. I heard Iraq. I think it was Iraq or Afghan. I can't remember. I think it was Afghanistan. I heard Afghanistan really did a number to him mentally. But that was some years ago. I think he's better now. Yeah. Mm. We can try. I'll try a four corners. See ya, bud. I didn't even know V was still in here. Okay, we'll use a four corners activity to explore long-term impacts. Each corner of the room represents a different impact. 1. Globalization of food. 2. Demographic shifts. 3. Environmental changes. 4. Global network trades. Move to the corner that you think had the most significant long-term impact. Be prepared to explain your choice. I'm going to try this. Not doing cybersecurity? Oh, that's not a problem. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this. Slide 13 is fine. We'll keep slide 13. Slide 6 though, on the other hand. Slide 6 is low rigor. Need something a bit more. Maybe a discussion. Or a short answer question. Structured academic controversy. We're going to engage in a structured debate about the impact of plant exchanges during the Columbian Exchange. Half of the class will argue that the introduction of American crops to Eurasia had a more significant impact, while the other half will will argue that European crops introduced to the Americas were more impactful. Divide the class into pairs. Then assign each pair one side of the argument. Give students 3 minutes to brainstorm and jot down their arguments. Encourage them to consider factors such as making those choices is tough, man. Making those choices is tough. Well, there's a possibility. Okay, so I like this a lot better. Okay, so export slides, export to Microsoft PowerPoint. I mean, I would have to give them this. I know the suggested time is like 10 minutes, so 10 minutes should be enough time for them to do a little bit of research. A little bit of research. One second, be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, and then export to the Google Docs. All right. What is this? 3.3? I think this is 3.3. No, 4.3, you idiot. You know, I think my mom had a bottle of ergot just for decoration or something. Ergot is one hell of a mold. I remember the dancing disease. Yeah, but what? Okay, so here's my question then. Maybe because I'm trying to think about this. How is Huetzlacoche? Is Huetzlacoche different from ergot, or is it the same thing? Because I feel like Huetzlacoche is completely is the same thing. I might be wrong. I'm not a I don't pretend to be a gardener or know that stuff, but I feel like they're both the same. Yeah, Huitzilopochtli is a corn fungus, but it's edible. Yeah, but it's also a fungus, though. Oh shoot! I forgot something. All right, what time is it? It's 11:19. All right, it's 11:19. No, you're fine, bud. You're good. It's not a problem. All right, let's go. We're gonna play. We're gonna play one round of the finals. Well, I say one round, maybe 1 or 2 rounds of the finals, and then we'll call it a night. But we are in the we are now in the last 3 weeks of. We are in the last 3 weeks of school now. Like holy crap, we're in the last 3 weeks of school for the semester. I am so happy. I'm so happy. Like, you have no idea. Like, since August, I have been waiting for December break. Oh. Okay. There you go. That's what's up, Dragon. That is what's up. Then just comes the important decision of what you're going to do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with tech. I mean, like Robert said, it is oversaturated, but you can generally find decent work for the most part. You know, while the culinary route seems a lot of fun and very interesting, it can be very tedious and stressful. So, I mean, it just depends on. Let me see. Actually, no. We'll go with the Scar. Yeah, we'll do that.
Exactly where I hoped this was going. Fortune Stadium. Our sponsors have gone all out to make sure our viewers.
I feel like somebody's hot micing. I don't know. I could be wrong.
The Vogues, the Kingfish, the Ultra Rares, and finally.
I think so too.
It's happening, folks. Don't blink.
Maybe not.
A bright day in the arena with normal visibility, a literal place in the sun for our contestants.
We've got our standard default arena lined up today, folks, but I'm pretty sure we'll see some exceptional action from the teams today. The Retros are busy unwrapping Vault 2. Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Ultra Rares.
Special delivery!
The Ultra Rares swooped up a cash box.
Got it.
With an ultra sharp play, the Ultra Rares have started our first cash out. The Kingfish have returned to the arena.
They'll be coming for payback. The Ultra Rares
Shit.
better stay alert. Call for cash out now.
Shit.
Danger in cash out A.
God dang it.
Impressive steal by the Kingfish. And just like that, a cash box changes hands. And it's snagged by the Ultra Rares. Taking damage.
Well, as long as you accept what you're getting yourself into, man, there's no issues then. I mean, it's kind of like with me in teaching.
The showstopper.
I knew exactly what I was getting myself into when I came into the district that I'm currently working at now. I accept my fate as it is. Wait, we were just at A. Why is... What?
The Retros are re-engaging. One of our contestants is having fun with our destructible environment today. The Retros swooped up a cash box.
What the hell?
Back in play.
Cash box, let's go! Kingfish are in pole position. Cash out in progress thanks to the Retros.
Deploying turret.
Finally, man. Paraphrase. There's nothing wrong with a good paraphrase.
fans have returned to the arena.
I would agree with you on that one.
We're halfway through the match. Sponsors are impressed with the play so far.
Viewers, don't go anywhere. Unfortunate a second.
Damn it.
It's back to the past again for the Retros with another wipe on the board.
Don't let him take it. Don't let him take it. Yes. Okay, good.
Yowza, cash out back by the Retros.
Solid teamwork like this could really pay off for the Retros.
There's even more money on the line thanks to a new vault arriving. The Retros are respawning and hoping to recreate those glory days.
Let's move to Vault 4.
The Kingfish are trying to rule the waters, unlocking Vault 4.
Ah, damn.
Contestants adapt to the sky.
Came in right behind me.
Whoa, rapid fire takedowns. A contestant in the Kingfish just wiped out several opponents in one go. Meteor Showers event still active. Our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a fiery curveball or well.
Go in for a steal on C now.
Yep.
Go to cash out station.
Secure cash box 4.
Cash out in progress thanks to the Kingfish.
We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle! Frag out! Frag grenade out!
Impressive steal by the Ultra Rares.
Moving, follow me.
Guardian turret active!
Rematerializing.
Dude.
The Ultra Rares rarely leave each other's sight. Clever move.
Frag grenade incoming.
An excellent economic forecast in the arena as we got a new vault.
What were you doing? Why were you watching me and not watching my back?
Frag grenade out. Cover. Reloading.
Just 1 minute remaining.
Every second counts.
Yeah, I'm not making that jump. I'm glad I didn't even...
No retrograde steps from the Retros. They're opening a vault. We still have 30 seconds remaining.
Concentration is key in these final moments.
Another misstep on the runway for the Vogues. Team wipe.
Well, we got disqualified.
The Kingfish netted victory in this round. They'll need to try to bait the competition in our next match.
A strong display by the Ultra Rares also sees them.
Mm-hmm. Well. So interesting. All right, so we got a medium. Gas grenade, frag grenade.
Get ready for some jumps, folks. Prepare for a breathtaking match as our contestants navigate the dizzy heights of Skyway Stadium. All right, the socialites, the retros, the overdogs, and finally, the powerhouses. The stage is set. It's showtime.
All right, here we go.
There's fog and low visibility in the arena. Our contestants will need to use every sense to outsmart their opponents.
Welcome to an untouched arena, everyone. Like a sandcastle before the tide rolls in. Let the waves of competition commence. Vault 2 is being uncorked by the powerhouses.
Our teams have really come out swinging today, and it's our first elimination.
That's the finals for you, folks.
Exactly, and it's why we like this show. Anything can happen.
Where is he?
The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
This motherfucker. He ain't launched this stupid game.
The retros are back and ready to avenge that team wipe.
Time for a little revenge. The socialites.
That heavy was booking it.
The overdogs are looking for a tasty snack. They've started our first cash out. I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play.
What the fuck are you doing?
Getting you back.
Like,
Backing that. Reloading.
We've got the socialites at the helm. History repeats itself for the retros.
They looked a bit outdated out there.
There we go. Come on, somebody. Are you serious? Okay, I was about to say. Steal it, steal it, steal it.
Impressive steal by the powerhouses.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
The Overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 3.
Man, that was not that shouldn't have been that intense, but it was. Good Lord.
The Socialites have grabbed the advantage. A Vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. Halftime. The tension is rising by the minute.
The excitement keeps building, Scotty. I can hardly wait for what's in store.
The Socialites will need to refocus the team.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy crap, man. That was. That's weird that the lights just cut on like that.
The Socialites swooped up a cash box.
Hold on, you're back in no time.
The Overdogs have returned to the arena.
Retaliation is building up. The powerhouses need to stay alert.
Man,
The
oh,
Socialites
we're
have
actually doing
cash
pretty
out
well.
works. Danger, danger. The Retros are currently at risk of being eliminated.
I say that, and I just probably just screwed myself.
Watch out, there. Watch out, over here.
There you go.
It's not over yet. Teams will need to work together to seize their chance at glory.
You better believe that. Anyone can take the crown.
Come on. Come on, cap it.
Time to gear up for a
Why is this taking so long to cap?
We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
Why did I go down there?
It's above the powerhouses when they're united like this.
The Retros are in trouble right now.
Why did I do that?
If they want to get to the next round.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, what's up with the? Okay, now I know there's something weird with my audio.
They lost the sense of victory that time.
The Retros are over at a vault to check what's inside.
Going for a steal on C now.
The Retros got the cash box. The Overdogs just made their return to the arena.
They've had time to plot their comeback. The powerhouses better watch out.
The The socialites are looking to make the headlines. They've just completed a cash out. The
There we go.
Retros are in dire need of a comeback. They're in danger of being eliminated from this round. The socialites got hold of the cash box.
A contestant is on the roll, people. They're moving from one elimination to the next.
Damn it.
Time in the arena. The fans will love that.
The socialites just jump-started a cash out.
Where'd you go?
The Overdogs swooped up a cash box.
What the hell? Oh, there goes that building.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
It's all about heart and determination now.
Are you? I feel like that should not have been.
10 seconds.
What is your grit? That's so grit. I didn't think you could hear that, to be completely honest.
This round goes to the Overdogs.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And let's not forget the socialites. They've earned their spot in the next round.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my. Oh god. Oh jeez. That pissed me off. That pissed me off. That pissed me off. All right. Well, anyways. All right, guys. I did my 2. Unfortunately, didn't go anywhere. I'm gonna stay up just a little bit later, work on some things, and then hit the sack, go to bed. But thanks for joining me tonight. I do appreciate it. I will see you all Wednesday. I don't know what we're gonna be doing Wednesday, but we'll be doing something. I don't know, something. But anyways, guys, I will see you around. Take care of yourselves. I need a paint correction on the car. Would you be willing to come by and knock a few layers of paint off? No, unfortunately. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Good night. Sweet dreams. All that jazz. Take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.